Hey, Gianluca, can you hear me?
Hello, Bobby. Yes. How are you?
Oh, good, good. Kind of. I've been sick all weekend and I had to move. So it's crazy.
Okay.
My life is, I'll show you. That's my dresser. It's wrapped in cardboard and tape. So we have a family house in Florida and we sold
Okay.
and bought last week. So we moved, downsized a little bit because we were right on the water and it was making me nervous. So now we're inland a little bit, but we had to move like everything over the weekend. So like my life is in
Okay.
boxes.
And how is it the weather
In
there?
Florida, it's beautiful.
Okay.
It's always beautiful in South Florida.
Yeah. So, in any case, good news
And my
about
daughter,
the.
she's a student at BU, computer science major. She's a
Okay.
senior and she's
Ah.
on break. So she's at our house with the dogs and the cats and the snow. And we're down here. Funny.
Okay. So you are comfortable with the traveling very often.
Um, I don't like traveling. We come down like basically to set up, usually in December, but because we sold and bought, it's all messed up. And we usually drive down with the dogs for the entire season.
Mhm.
But this year there's so much going on with the babies and the houses and the,
Yeah.
kids
No.
getting back to school. We probably won't be down here till February, and then we'll stay
Mhm.
February and March.
Okay.
Flying back, to help the kids with the babies and stuff, but
Yes.
mostly
Very
where the
young.
dogs are, we are. And the dogs will be driven down in our electric car by me,
Okay.
hopefully, um, in the beginning of February. So I'm heading
Okay.
back to Jersey tomorrow.
Okay. Tomorrow.
Yeah, for the rest
Okay.
of January because of the kids and the logistics.
Yeah.
So how are you? I'll share my screen. Let me get to the
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. And I received a message from Swapnil and said that he cannot attend today's, but is working with Jerem at the on the dashboard, and they will update. Yeah, okay. I also see Jerem is connecting, and so they can update us.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my camera off only because I don't know how strong the internet circuit is here. I'm using like the hotspot for my phone and it's ridiculous.
Okay, no problem.
Although I do have my coffee pot, so that's good. Hello, J-Man.
Hello everyone.
Hello, Jerem.
I'm working on your email. I'll send you an email today. I tried to test it and it kicked back, meaning I didn't do something, didn't check everything off, but it should be up and running today. And I'll send you the username and the generic password for you to change when you get going. And the, uh, what do you call it? Like so sick today. The portal that you have to use to log into to get the mail. It's what's it called? Titan. So it's running on Titan email. That's what WordPress uses, and that the website's on WordPress. So I just went with that. So that's happening today. And I was hoping Tripor was going to join the meeting. She sent me an email or a thing through LinkedIn asking for the link, and I sent it to her. Um, but let's go back to this and this. So again, this is the Linux Foundation Decentralized Trust January 6th meeting of AI FAQ Lab. Please see we've all been on the call before, but here's links to the code of conduct and the antitrust policy. Okay, so the topics for today. I guess we can go over the expectations and stuff, but if everybody wants to, on the Trello card, there's just a 6 months, 12 months products, customer, and investors. If you want to make a quick table and write a note or two about where you see us in 6 months and 12 months, just to see if everybody, and JRAM, please do it. We'll give it to Trapor, we'll give it to Swapnil, Peter, I'm going to do it, and we'll see where everybody thinks we're going to be, because if we're all on the same page, we'll all hit the same target. So that's just something that's out there for, when you have time to just do that, expectations. So where was I? Going back to, and then customer feedback. So I do have some more business topics. I don't know if I wrote them here. Oh yeah, you did. That's a very good goals. Anyway, okay. So we are incorporating, the paperwork and all that stuff is coming through. I did receive, JRAM, your signed, team member. So yay, I'm so glad you're on board. This is going to be quite a ride. Thank you for filling that out. We are still waiting for, Trapor and Swapnil's team thing, but I'm sure they'll be coming in shortly, and I can shoot them an email to see when that's going to come through. What else do I have to talk about? Just the Epic Sprint. I am having such a time. Let me show you with that slide. I'm just having such a time trying to figure out how to get it like Peter wants it. So I'm going to be working on that a little bit today, as well as the emails for everybody. I sent over the signed incorporation documents this morning, and they sent me over another invoice, so I'll get that paid and get that out. So we'll keep moving. And I guess when I get back to New Jersey, I will set up a bank account, do something that is an internet bank so that everybody can, get access, an international bank so that everybody can get to, if, they need access to, they can get to. So that's basically everything for the incorporation. The Epic Sprint, are you just waiting on that one slide, Gianluca?
Okay, I think that version it's okay at the moment. My priority is to improve the presentation, because in 2 days I will present that pitch to the director panel. So if you have time to review, but I think it's a good presentation. So thank you, and
Yeah, well,
thank.
this slide is killing me. I cannot seem to format the 3 slots with I'll get there though. I'm working on it, so I'm gonna get there.
Yeah, but I think thank you very much. But if you not have enough time to do that, no problem, because I think the best, it's better to improve the presentation. So I need to have more confidence with the presentation, also with the speech. So it's very important, that part for me. If you have time, if you have free time, yeah, you can work to that. Thank you.
Yeah,
But
this
it's
slide,
not
I'll just
the
even just make the pictures the same, so at least it
yeah.
doesn't look so off. I can't edit anything in this program. Gamma, like
It's
I'm
okay.
trying to change a font and I'm having trouble. So
No problem, no problem. I think it's okay. It's a very beautiful presentation. So you and Peter had a great job changing changed every slide in the presentation. So I think now the priority is to have a good speech, a good presentation, and good pitch for
yep,
the director panel. Yeah, I'm.
excellent. So if you want, maybe after we talk about the development stuff,
Mhm.
where the team is
Sure.
at for that, maybe you could just, go through it one more time with us real quick to see where you're standing.
Okay.
That's great. So I am basically, let me, where was I? I am basically done with what I have to talk about. So it's all you now, Gianluca, and the development team. I do have. I don't think we need this up, but that's still here. So I will go back to the slide. If you want to share your screen, please do.
Okay. Thank you.
Let me stop sharing mine. Oh, I guess I'm not sharing mine. Okay.
No, I think you are sharing, and also
There you
it's
go.
not enabled. Okay, thank you. Um, yeah, this is my presentation. Go, go to. Yeah, that's could be great to have to talk with. Uh, I think 100 more than 100 developers, or in general more than 10 software companies, organizations, individuals to get feedback and to have some details about our right direction for the product. And about the okay, first of all, I'd like um, to move on AWS AC2 more powerful, so 16 gigabyte, because AWS get us $300, I don't remember, free to credit to use in my account. So the idea is to improve the current version, adding, I don't know, like GitHub issues and pull requests, Discord messages to Hyperledger Fabric current version. And after that, I'd like to share with you that version, and in order to receive some feedback on uh, related to test, and then we can share that version to Hyperledger Fabric community. So the idea is to work on that part.
I have a quick question.
Yeah.
So when we get it to the point where it's visually wonderful and working on adding all those extra document sources, and we do that for as much as we can for the Fabric community, like get everything from Fabric in there. Do you see us going to the technical steering committee, or do you see us going to the Fabric maintainers first?
Yeah, I don't have the answer. I'd like to start with the maintainers because,
Okay, and then all we
yeah.
have to do is just, and I can do this really easy whenever we're ready, is just send an email to them through their wiki page and just ask for some time at their next maintainers meeting. So that's good. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I just wanted to make sure we were looking at
No
that at the
problem.
same time.
No problem. Thank you for the question, because it's also, yeah, a little bit up to you if you think it's the best ways to um, share
And
with.
then I think if, when we get this down, when we do go to the technical steering committee, because after, like we do with the
Yeah.
Fabric people, we see their interest, obviously get their feedback, because that's the most
Mhm.
important stuff, and incorporate their ideas back in. I'd like to take the information for the technical steering committee, which
Mhm.
is, and I'm hoping this works, a lot of like, let's just talk about the life cycle in Hyperledger.
Mhm.
That has changed, like since I was on the technical steering committee to now, it has changed a whole lot.
Mhm.
I'd like to put all the technical steering committee documentation on that issue in there, and have, like, at the demo for the TSC, ask a question:
Mhm.
when did the incubation to graduated project change, and see if they can, like, compare see if the product can compare the two and give us the correct answer. So I'm hoping that, whatever a timeline for that, you think that kind of stuff can be done, where I can just, like, I would do a presentation where I would tell the technical steering committee, this is how you input the information, and then, like, jump like a cooking show. Here's the recipe, but I've already made it, so now ask your questions, kind of thing. And hopefully, if we can get a time frame working in the next month or two, that would be great.
Yeah, totally agree. I think that the best feedback is from the technical steering committee, and the maintainers can give us feedback about the software, chatbot. But the very important thing is to have feedback from them, from the technical steering committee. I agree. So it's. I think it's yeah, it's up to you, Bobby, to decide if you want to talk before with first with the technical steering committee on if you want to share with. It's two different things. One is related to decision and business, and the other is related to the technical parts. The technical feedback is up to the
I
maintainer.
think we start with the maintainers and get their feedback first and then incorporate that. And if we have to pivot, we pivot. If not, we keep going.
Okay.
And then again, I like, and I think that the technical steering committee are a little spoiled. Like they want to see almost like a Dante product. Like, oh, look, we put your stuff in and look, now ask a question. And that would get them interested. And again, sitting on the technical steering committee are maintainers and decision makers from large companies. So that would be, again, if it's a positive presentation, it looks easy to use, and then I would set up office hours right then and have people sign up while we're still on the meeting so that we don't lose any of that momentum.
Okay. Okay. Good. Very good. So this is we start to work on that, the Hyperledger Fabric live demo. Yeah, starting after soon as I finish after the graduation, so the 10th of January, and okay, but the uh, what's the main goal of the Kanban on Trello? The main goal is to allow each developer to work independently on this task. I mean, I don't like that, I don't know, Jairam cannot go ahead, cannot progress with the change because it needs my like my I don't know feedback or my in some. So the idea is to have an optimization of our resources. So each developer should be free to get a task in the backlog, and if he has free time to work on that, get a task and go ahead. When you finish, it's signed that the task is in progress. So nobody um, can take and bring the same task. And when you finish, put here. And the validation, it's up to another developer. Like if I finish a task, I cannot validate the task because the developer is not the best person to validate his task, his chunk of code, his module, software module. So one idea is to create. Yeah, it's not great. I also have 4 years experience in lean software development, and the idea is to have a list of tasks in the backlog, and that list is um, we should discuss together about that list. And the list in each task there is a description and also some screenshot on some schema that explain the task, the duration, like 1 week. The standard is 1 week, and also the status. So when a maintainer take the task, no one can take the same task, and it become in progress status. And when he finish, it put in the built and done so status, and wait for validation. And each task should be validated from another by another developer. And it's very easy. That methodology is very easy. It's difficult to explain, but it's very easy to.
No worries. I updated the Trello board to reflect that slide.
Okay, perfect.
So now it says backlog in progress, built and validated.
Okay,
So
thank
I
you.
don't know if you want to clear out the cards that are already there and start with a fresh black backlog. Just, can move those over to archived, all these tasks so that it's all blank, but whatever you want to do. You could grab these and just get rid of them.
So, for example, yeah, like that new interface, it means like a description, like long description. Okay, and
And you can
also
also add members. So if you want to alert someone that this is now an issue, you would just go up to the member tab on the right and add people's names.
okay, yeah, yeah. Also, the idea is to create a first example of one task and put on the Trello in order to have the to describe the methodology, because each task should have the title, the description, and also some screenshot of schema and the duration, and also the validation validation stakeholder. So let me explain with an example. One can be one small part of the dashboard, okay? One small part of the dashboard that will take 1 week, no more 1 week. And if that part is front end part, maybe Jaram, I don't know, he can be free if he has, I don't know, 1 week to work on that. He can take that task, put the task in progress, and so change the assignment, assigning to the Jairam, and it should be very clear because Jairam should read the description and check the schema and the screenshot or mockups, and he should understand all the specification, all the requests, and after that when he finish it put in build and done, and I see, I don't know, the that task is the validator stakeholder is me, so I can validate, and if there are some issues or error I will talk with Jaram, or if in case of no error I move the task to validate status. At the same time, if Jeremiah has not 1 week to work on that, he can choose another task, which is, I don't know, smaller than the first one, and maybe it takes, I don't know, 2 days. We can also explain specific time, like 20 hours or 10
And once
hours.
and once we get some funding and we pay the Trello, it will do that. Like it'll say you can put what like one of the cards when you edit it on the top, it will have how many hours you think this will take. And then each time you work on it, you just drop an hour down to complete it so that you can see you're estimated against what you really worked. And it's a great way for to keep track of people's time as well.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Perfect. Now if at the moment Trello cannot allow us to do that, we can also use the current features, and also can simulate that feature in another tool, and
Yeah.
maybe can share on Trello one link. Yeah, I will check. I will check. We can also use currently that I use that one, which is also, it's free. It's very maybe I have some of that in the current. I don't remember. I don't know, but we can also use some template. Yeah, that's free. That's free in draw.io. That's free. That one, or also that one. Yeah, that one. It's very similar to a Kanban. So we can start also with the free version.
And since we're a lab at Hyperledger and have access to their wiki page, I know that Confluence does all of this. You can all of these programs are part of Confluence. So if you go to like the wiki page and want to add like this, I call it a Visio board because I'm old, but if you want to add a Visio board, you can do that through Confluence. So that might be, a free program for us to use to build this stuff. And then you can link back to the wiki page, Hyperledger Lab information on the Trello board.
Okay, that's good information. We can start also with Confluence because all of us have access. Yeah, I think only just Peter has not access at the moment. I don't know to our
Actually,
conference, but
if he doesn't have a Linux login, which I think he probably does, that's all you really
okay.
need to have access to the Confluence wiki pages in
Okay,
Hyperledger.
great. Yeah, we can start with Confluence. Yeah, in our page with Confluence, and then if when we set up funds or another, we can also buy the Trello paid version. Okay, and so that's the main goal to have people that cannot stuck waiting for me or me waiting for other person. Or it's important all the people should choose the right or the better match task. Better match means also for skills, but also considering the free time, the time that can dedicate to that. And also, so this is a kind of workflow of task that can finish here, and the best validation is by customer or especially also free users. And about the user dashboard, I think Jarma, any news have? I don't know if you can also
Uh,
write on the
uh, Hi, Gianluca.
hi, hi Jerome. There are any
Yeah,
news?
there are some minor issues in the backend, so I will probably fix by today or tomorrow. But by Wednesday, you will get the final admin dashboard.
Okay, okay. If you now I have 2 days that I cannot give you feedback on that, but if you write me or share with us a document or write us a message on that, I will check it out. I think starting from the 10th of January, and we will discuss. But because dashboard, it's not very easy to develop because I think some feature like service restart, or maybe you can use a web app. I don't know. We'll check. It's not very easy to do. So I think before we should solve some technical issues, studying and also checking other solution on web. In my opinion, before to implementation. So please share with me that information about the issue, and I will check. Then after the 9th of January. And also think about each small feature, like 1 week, I don't know, 20 hours. Okay. The idea is the ideal solution is to not do not release anything on Friday, but release, I don't know, the best way is to release have one release each week, but not on Friday. Okay, like I don't know, Wednesday, also Thursday. It's good, and is to have one task that takes no more 1 week. So if you have 20 hours, you can split each feature in 20 hours tasks, and starting from one, take the first, do something. When you finish, also put in the built done status with the feedback. Yeah, the product owner, the name, the name is product owner. If we think to the agile methodology, but it's same. Can be customer, can be me, can be you. In case of if I have the maintainer of that task, it can be you, and so on. And okay, there are also some some wish lists. One is we had an interesting meeting with Greg. Greg told us that also very interesting can be the generation of the user manuals from source codes. It's quite impossible at the moment, but that one. But also like tests tools. I don't know, like unit test or other kind of automatic tests that can be generated from currently from software tools. We can also enrich the UX, or and at the same time we can also use alternative UX like Streamlit um, to have a smaller overload of the front end team. And that one, the advanced drag and multi-agent architecture, I will work on that during my weekend because I'm not another opportunity. But I think I'd like to start soon. That because I know that on this in December, Hugging Face released library specific for that one. The name is, if you want to check someone, is that one. It's not a G, but it's small agents. Yeah, so start checking that one. Also, it received like oh, 1,000 of stars in some weeks. And okay, just to finish. Okay, that's very interesting. Yeah, I checked that website, and shall we launch an AI FAQ token for fundraising? Yeah, it's it's a dream. I don't know, but I'm not experience on that, and also the way to do that because I think we should use an airdrop
I worked with a
solution.
company, I still work with the company through Andrea Froscini from the trade finance group at Hyperledger. They're working very closely with the XDC blockchain, enabling DAOs and issuing tokens. And there's administrative tokens, and they're represented by NFTs, and it's all so. If this is the way we want to go, I can talk to them and get a demo ready to show everybody how that would look.
Oh, that's awesome.
But I don't think that we're there yet. I think first we should get the product working so we can show someone. And
Yeah,
then
I think
after that, we'll see where we go. But yeah, I'm going to look into this. I didn't have a chance to look at Elijah, but it's called Circularity Finance is the company I've been working with, or CFI. And they have a CFI token, and then you can make like we were making ledger tokens, and people wanted to buy a certain work on a certain. It was just very complicated, but their interface was gorgeous. So maybe I'll put a demo on next week just to show, or a couple weeks
okay.
down the road for that.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. I think also our connection, like our networks, is very. Yeah, in my opinion, it's very important. Also to have some suggestion. Maybe you can talk. I'm not experienced in that, so but if I have a friend, I can have a discussion. Like I can meet my friend, and in 10 minutes he can give me the best suggestion on that. So yeah, I think it's great. I think it's great. And also, yeah, that's yeah, okay. I think yeah. Just to finish before question, if yeah, I think that part is very important for us. I'm struggling in how to reach that goal. Yeah, to reach out 100 or more than 100 developers. But I think it's very important if we can pay. I found lots of resources on that in how to reach out. But I think it's very important because the customer feedback is the tool to build our product or our best product. So in some way, I think we should also have some
Between the
thought.
meetups that you can join, I know I have a tech meetup that I'm a member of that has thousands of people in it. And as soon as we get a working demo, I don't think this is going to be a problem. Only
Okay.
because it depends on how much. I mean, I could go to online groups that, there's so many groups that are there that are looking, to help and try and do stuff, and network, especially when you say you have a new AI company, we're looking for people, we're looking for futures, and people might be like, oh, well, so as soon as we have something to show where, you can demo putting in their documents and then demo the user interface, I think that reaching that many is a viable goal. I don't think it's out of the world, but it'll be tough, but I think we can do it.
Okay. So the priority is that one. So that one to have a live demo as soon as possible, a good live demo as soon as possible, and share with you that we can test and validate. And then when we have a good live demo, we can share with the community and also work on the next step to share with other potential customer or users, also free users. Okay. Um, question. Some question. There is some question. No question. Hi, Tripur.
Hi, that's what I was just going to go. Hi, Tripur, how are you?
How are you, Tripur?
Hi everyone. I'm good. How are you all?
Good. I'm in Florida, so I'm going to miss the snow and the rainstorm today. Are you still in New York?
Oh no, I flied out. So I'm in India right now,
Oh,
attending some family functions. Yeah.
yeah, because I guess it's break for you guys too.
Yeah.
My kids are on break as well. Well, good for you. I hope you had a nice trip out because it's about to get messy in New York today.
Yeah. I'm seeing the weather. I'm like, okay, I'm here. It's 20-degree here. So I'm
Yeah,
like,
I'm down in
I'm
Florida, so I'm missing it too.
good.
Anyway, so you missed the beginning part of the business call. I'm
Yeah.
going to share my screen real quick to just show you some stuff. So that's not what I want. I want to go here. So in this tab, team building, I think
Mhm.
you're on the,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm in
you
it.
are. There is the document. Where did it go? Yes, that's it. For you to fill out with what you want going forward with us,
Okay.
because we're incorporating this week and we have set aside ownership, vested ownership percentages, and we need to know how many team members there are to how we're going to split that up. So
Okay.
if you're interested, I mean, I hope you are
I
coming
am.
aboard. If you could just sign this and get it to us. And then also the email addresses I'm working on today. I've set up Gianluca's, mine, Peter's, working on JRAMs. So what the protocol looks like is your first initial, your last name at aifaq.pro.
Yeah.
I know JRAM, you sent it in .com, but it's actually going to be .pro. If that matters. So I will get your email out to you when I'm finished with JRAMs and Swap Meals. And if you could get the team member, because we're incorporating, and again, everything is on in the Trello board somewhere.
Yeah.
So just keep that in mind, and we're going to
Okay.
move forward. And I am working on helping Gianluca with the Epic Sprint presentation,
Mhm.
which is in Gamma. And you know that I hate every other presentation program but PowerPoint. So I'm having such a time fixing this slide. If you could help out, that would be great. I can't do it in Gamma, so I brought it into, let me see where this is. Canva, and I'm working on it, but it's taking me forever to figure out. So these need to be like the same size. It just needs to look nicer, this team page.
Okay, okay.
So let me see. I will share that with you as soon as we get off the call, so you'll get a notice. If you could help me with I don't know how to
Yeah,
do
yeah, 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 I can, I can. I will get right
It's
to it.
on my
Yeah.
mind for all the whole week. I'm moving houses in Florida, and all I can think about is this slide. So,
Yeah, I can understand.
so
Okay,
that's
I
about
will
it.
work on it. Yeah.
Okay, so if you have any questions, please reach out, but we'd love for you to fill out that form and get
Okay.
that. Yeah, so that's right there in the Epic Sprint deck. And then the team building is right in the team building page. So that would be awesome.
Okay, I will do that. Thanks for informing.
And do you have any questions for us?
Not right now.
Okay, good. When do you come back to New York?
I'm flying back on 19th, so I will land on 20th. Yeah.
Yeah, that's when Caroline has to go back to Boston.
Yeah, that is the time when the winter breaks will be over. I'm like, okay, get back to school now.
Yeah, that's so I have twins. They're seniors in college. Caroline
Oh,
is up in Boston, and she's a computer science major. And my son is down at the
yeah.
University of Delaware, and he's a biomedical engineer with another major in neuroscience. And right now, he's in our truck driving across country with his fraternity mates.
Oh my God, that's so cool.
Like we keep like his location on. He's in Nebraska today. We're like, okay. So he's I don't know if he's coming back for his last semester or not, but we'll see
Yeah,
if
this
they
is
make
so
it back.
cool. Yeah, they will, they will.
And poor Caroline, she's at home watching the dogs. Anyway,
Yeah,
well, I hope you make it back to New York safe, and I promise I will see you in New York at some time. It's just been so nuts
yeah.
these days,
No, I totally get it.
and I'm
See
glad
you
you're on
soon.
board.
Yeah.
So do we have anything else? Any more questions? And
No.
again, I'm going to try to work on that, the website, not the pitch deck, that's the wrong one. Oh, I put it in doing the website because it's way out of date. It's WordPress administrator. If anybody wants to try to take a whack at it, there's the link. If you need a login, let me know. I'm not sure if you can get in with just the link, but give it a try if you have time and you want. And then again, if you do work on any of these things that are in the to do or doing, just add your name to let us know you've worked on it and how much time you've actually put in. That would be great. Again, that's kind of how everything works with Trello. You just look, pick it up, and start doing it. And again, I'll sum up our meeting and put today's meeting notes in up here so you can see all of and I'll try to, I don't know where in Hyperledger they're putting these recordings, but once I find out, I'll link them all to the right meeting so that the recording is there as well.
I think they put it on the YouTube. They have a one common channel where all the recordings are.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to revisit that. I was having trouble finding it or indexing it, so I will definitely look into that. Where they're hiding the labs.
Yeah.
And then, once we get interest from the technical steering committee after we do the presentation to them, I'm hoping, that interest takes off. And we can start get some more companies in so we can move out of labs into incubation. If we want to stay open source, again, that's might be a pivot we have to make in the future. But right now, we need to leverage our Hyperledger and Linux Foundation contacts. So I don't want to, jump out of open source just yet, or ever if we have to. So we'll see how that works.
Yeah, let's see that.
Anything else, Gianluca?
No, I'm okay.
Again, reach out to us if you have any questions. I'm looking forward to your form trip report, and I will send you guys out your email information as soon as I figure out how to organize the recipes for the mailbox.
Okay. Thank you,
Okay.
Bobby. Thank you very
Thank you,
much.
Gianluca. Trip report, I'm so glad you're here.
Yeah, thank you, everyone. It's
Thank
glad
you,
to
Tripura.
talk to you again.
Okay. Talk
Yeah.
soon.
Thank you. Talk soon. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.